O'Neill Outside is presented by Rockwell Tools.
Well, hey guys, I'm glad I found you because I've been looking all over for O'Neill. He was supposed to come by here and tell you about today's show, but since I'm here, I guess I can fill you in a little bit. We're gonna take you down to Costa Rica. Great sailfish, great Dorado. I've been a couple of times, and O'Neill's been going down there for 12 or 13 years. You'll get to meet Jerry and Pamela Hickox, who are on this trip because of their donation to the Hot Rodders Children's Charities. It's a great organization. You'll learn more about that. And if you find O'Neill, tell him to call me or something. I hadn't seen him in 2 or 3 days. John? John? John?
There you go.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? Wow. Took about 10 minutes. First fish in the teasers, and he bit a little bit too soon before we could drop back to him. He came up into the teasers, and he bit, and he got the bait, felt the pull, and jumped and left before we were able to do anything with him. It's a 10-minute fishing trip. It's hot, man. I mean, the fishing is hot. There's a boat right over here, got a fish on. This time of year, it's February the 1st. The season runs from the 1st of December all the way to the 1st of May, but this is Super Bowl weekend. You stay and watch television, we'll catch sailfish. Coming up.
O'Neill Outside, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, Loyal Pet Food, Roadrunner Lures, and XGO.
Ready to do more, but work less? Meet the Works Aero Cart. It makes heavy things feel lighter than air. The secret is Aero Cart's breakthrough design. The wheels are right under the weight, so every load will instantly feel 4 times lighter. And forget this. With 2 wheels, Aero Cart has a super stable wheelbarrow. It's also a hand truck, personal forklift, rock mover, over 8 machines in one. Lift less, do more. Get your Works Aero Cart today.
Started my Camry. Picked up someone I hadn't seen in far too long. Went somewhere we'd both never been. Did something we'd both never done. And was reminded that the most important things in life aren't things, they're people.
The bold new Camry. One bold choice leads to another.
Get a low 0% APR for 48 months on a new 2015 Toyota Camry. That's 0% APR.
Toyota, let's go places.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Loyalty is earned, not given. After countless hours of training, months of preparing, you've formed an unbreakable bond that can only be understood by a select few. Your dog is more than just a dog. He's a friend, someone you can count on, the one who will always be there for you. Reward loyalty with the only premium food made with our patented OptiCook process. Trust Loyal to give your hunting partner the maximum endurance, recovery, and digestibility on even the toughest days.
Are you using the Buckeye Mop Jig and the Spot Remover Jig? You should be. They're great baits. Buckeye lures, custom made with the finest materials, needlepoint hooks, chip-resistant paint, and premium blades. All these make Buckeye lures better than luck and have been for over 15 years. Plus, they catch fish. Look for Buckeye lures at retailers everywhere. flat seas that you're seeing here today is not unusual. I have been here about 14 different trips. It's never been rough, but this is a flat sea right here, and under these conditions, you get to see the sailfish come up after the baits. You get to see him slash at the bait, and you see his sail behind him. He's trying to feed, and that's when you put the bait in front of him and he can get it. These other baits don't have any hooks, so we're getting to see the fish.
Today's conditions by Ono's Performance Sunglasses.
There he is. Yep. You got it?
He's gonna take it for a run, ain't he?
Yeah, just hold on. He's way out there. You got him, Jerry?
Got him.
You don't need to be in a hurry. There's nothing for him to get hung in. We've been fishing about 10 minutes, and that's the second fish. Jerry's got him on. He's out there right now about 200 yards. Fish comes up in the teasers. Now Giovanni's backing down on him right now, so get you some line. There he way out. Man, oh man. Nice sail.
He takes a little bit, then he gives a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. When he finds the boat, he's really gonna act up now, so yeah. You got it perfect. That's Crocodile Bay sailfish. It doesn't take long. It's 2 bites in 10 minutes. Is he out there? Woo boy.
That's the reason you don't try to get 2 at a time, do you? You have to fight hard with the one.
Well, invariably, we will get 2 on at a time sometime today. Invariably, they go that way.
Yep.
I have caught doubles before, but not very often. They get crossed up and all over the place. Now you notice how Giovanni keeps you squared up with the fish. If he doesn't do that, you can't catch
never
him.
No.
There he is right here, Jeff. Aha! He's tail wrapped. There he is.
He took it back away from us some. He got a good bit.
We should have timed this. He's been into the fish now about 15 minutes. At least. Now we've got color. He's caught.
So you're closing up the county now.
You know, there are long liners here that catch them and keep them.
Okay.
Here at Crocodile Bay, they don't. Right. You don't even pull them up. You just release them next to the boat. Second fish, only 5 minutes after the first one. The first one, as you saw, we did not hook up. The second one we did. Took about 25 minutes to get the first fish in, and Jerry is the first fisherman. Pam is up next. Now, it takes us a few minutes to get all the teasers out. He's out there. See him? Did you see him, Pam?
I saw a little bit of a
He's
ripple,
still
but
there.
not a
He's
good
still
shot.
there.
Oh, there I saw him.
He missed it. He hit it and missed it.
I saw the sail. This one?
Maybe he'll come back.
Now, the True Turn Tackle Tip of the Week.
The circle hook. What a fabulous innovation. It's been around a long time. Are you using a circle? A lot of places in salt water for redfish, grouper, snapper, whatever. It's required. It looks like that. It doesn't look like you'd ever catch anything on it, but you do. Quite often too, you'll catch a lot of undersized fish. If you're using the circle, they're not going to swallow it. They get hooked in the corner and you can put them back uninjured. Here's a fine-tuning tip. When you're using dead bait, often when you drop the bait down in the water, the bait will ride up and it'll get stuck in between the point and the shank. It's funny, but it's become a decoration now instead of a hook. Here's an idea. use a target bead as a bait stop. Put that on the shank, and then the bait won't ride up and close the hook off. Terrific idea. It looks like this. It's called target beads, and it's by True Turn, and that's your True Turn tackle tip of the week.
If you got a truck, you need to make it work like I did mine at Wild Willie's in Winder, Georgia. Wild Willie's has everything from spray-in bed liners, leveling kits, lift kits, bumpers, grill guards, winches, LED lights, window tinting, tires, wheels, and everything in between. My truck is a big part of my hunting and fishing trips, and I'm sure yours is too. So do like I did and go see my friends at Wild Willie's.
O'Neill Outside, presented by your local Toyota dealer. Southern Link Wireless. By ExploreGeorgia.org, official site of Georgia Tourism. And Wild Willie's Custom Truck Accessories.
Right there.
There he goes. Bait's going right over him right now. Okay. Whoa, man, this is a big one.
Take some good pictures, baby.
You just hang on, baby. Just hang on. Fishing's always better in the morning and afternoon. We've been about an hour and a half without a bite. We had a few fish in the teasers, and now we're trolling here. It's 12:30, and we just got slammed by a giant sailfish. This is a reel, baby.
I was.
Reel. There you go. Okay. And he's on the circle. Yeah, you reel. All right. Good deal. Reel to reel, reel. As long as you've got him coming your way, you reel. Boy, you've got him. Oh man, that's a big one, Pamela.
That's huge.
You got to stay out of the mate's way. He's on the surface. This may not last long. This is great. There he is.
There
right
he
there.
is. He's close.
Oh! Woo! Yes, sir. Oh man, he's a big one, Pamela. Oh! This guy right here is a jumper. You hold on now. Isn't that something? This is a giant. What, it took 10 minutes? Boy, that's a big one.
Oh, wow, pretty.
100-pounder. Okay, you can let him go.
All right, be free.
Good job.
Yeah, it was cool.
Since the year 2000, O'Neill has been to Crocodile Bay Lodge at least a dozen times, and I refer to it as the Crocodile Bay Lodge experience. Now, in all those years, I've never talked to the owners to get the history of this place, and you'll want to know it. So, Bo Williams is here, and he's going to tell us, how did Crocodile Bay come about, and how did you do it?
Well, thank you, O'Neill. You know, my family is pretty much very outdoorsy. Every member of our family has some sort of interest to do with nature or the outdoors. We started coming to Costa Rica in 1991. 3 generations of us came on a trip. When we were down, we really fell in love with the place right off the bat. And from the time that we got back to the U.S., we found that we couldn't stop talking about finding some way to get down here and do this on a permanent basis. By 1997, we had purchased this property, which was a cow pasture at the time, and we were open by 1999.
Beyond fabulous fishing, what else goes on here?
You know, our geographical location is really beneficial to us for the non-fishing activities. We're located on the Osa Peninsula, which is a very nature-rich area.
Oh, yes.
We do several different variations of land-based tours, water-based tours. We're firm believers in adrenaline sports as well. So we do our best to have zip lines. We do waterfall rappelling. We also have big wave surfing at the second longest left-hand wave in the world.
That's out there in the corner, right?
Yeah. You know, all of these activities that we do are about 30 minutes from your hotel room.
Indeed.
So it doesn't really matter what you're interested in. We can get you right there really quickly. We spoke with enough of our clientele, and a lot of the ladies were asking for strictly feminine activities and things that they could do on site without having to go hike around while their husbands were out fishing or while their children were out touring. And so we built and opened a 5,000 square foot spa. We currently have more than 30 different spa treatments, and we eventually found that while the women enjoy it in the daytime, most of the men who come back fishing after pulling in really large fish.
I just saw a bunch of guys headed over there right now.
Yes, it's an extremely comfortable place to be.
Every time I bring a group here, be they customers, clients, just a bunch of friends, everybody says, like today, this is a fishing trip of a lifetime. CrocodileBayLodge.com. It'll be a fabulous adventure for the entire family. I love telling you guys about great places to go fishing. Way up in the northeast corner of Georgia are the Georgia Power Jewel-like lakes. One of them is Lake Burton. So John Lee Thompson with the DNR, tell us about this lake.
This is a unique reservoir to Georgia. It is, not only does it get stocked with walleye, but it also gets stocked with brown trout out of Lake Burton Fish Hatchery.
Okay, you can't fish in a lake for brown trout anywhere else, can you?
No, not in Georgia, but this lake is unique. It's stratified. There's a cold water layer down there that supports this trophy brown trout fishery.
Big ones?
Typically fish 10 pounds are caught in the summer here at Lake Burton.
Now, how does it work between you and Georgia Power to manage this area?
Well, Georgia Power actually manages the lake and lake levels, where the DNR manages the fisheries and fish populations of the lake.
Okay, and the Burton Hatchery, great place to visit?
Great place to visit. It's open 365 days a year from 8 to 4:30. It's free to the public, and we have a self-guided tour in there. Come in, take a look at the fish, and there's fishing opportunities right here.
Right here in the creek?
Right here in the creek. We've got a catfish pond and public access to fish Lake Burton.
I bet the kids love to see all these fish. How many fish are here?
Typically we have about 500,000 fish inside the fence.
Oh man, it'd be a great place to take the kids, go fishing yourself. Visit Moccasin Creek State Park, the hatchery, and the lake right here in Georgia. O'Neill here to tell you about the Grill Grate. It's a new cooking surface for all grills, and you need one. Grill Grate panels sit on top of your grill. The bottom prevents charring flare-ups, while the valleys keep your juices sizzling and it never rusts. Grill Grate's perfect for fish, hamburgers, and steak. Nothing sticks. The Grate tool is amazing. Order the Grill Grate now. Save 10% with code OTV, or call toll-free and tell them O'Neill sent you. 10% off. Call now.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Want to attract more deer and grow trophy bucks on your property? Well, here's a news flash. You don't have to spend big bucks to learn how. We're the Whitetail Institute of North America. We've spent decades researching and developing products specifically for whitetail deer. Call us today and we'll send you 7 Imperial Whitetail seed packets and a free copy of our Producing Trophy Whitetails DVD. All you pay is $9.95 shipping and handling. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
Guys, before your next hunt, 3 letters I want you to remember. XGO. Why? Because temperatures can swing wildly during the day. So
So pick the XGO base layer that fits your conditions. And if you sweat, it dries quickly and has AG47 silver, so it won't stink. XGO is used by our military in some of the coldest places on earth. It will work for you. Get yours at proxgo.com. Outdoors.
Ready to do more, but work less? Meet the Works Aero Cart. It makes heavy things feel lighter than air. The secret is Aero Cart's breakthrough design. The wheels are right under the weight, so every load will instantly feel 4 times lighter. And forget this. With 2 wheels, Aero Cart has a super stable wheelbarrow. It's also a hand truck, personal forklift, rock mover, over 8 machines in one. Lift less, do more. Get your Works Aero Cart today.
There's more O'Neill Outside coming up. But first, let's thank our sponsors. The Grill Grate, Buckeye Lures, Year One Muscle Car Parts, the Whitetail Institute of North America, and Nitro Boats. Now, let's join O'Neill for this week's Big Green Egg Wild Game and Fish recipe.
This recipe is called Down and Dizzy Whole Red Snapper, and you'll want to try it. First of all, start out with a big green egg at 350 degrees. I'm using the cast iron plate, the grill there. See that? Cast iron right here, flat side down. And here's my whole red snapper. And I've sliced it across on both sides. I'll insert orange slices in the body cavity, baste with butter. Again, this is on both sides, of course. Baste with butter, liberally. You know how I do this sort of thing. Very liberally. Then cover it with the Down and Dizzy Big Green Egg seasoning. And it'll soak right in through those slices. You'll want to cook it at 350 degrees for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, according to the size of the fish. There, that little critter is right there, and he's going to turn out wonderfully, I promise. Down and Dizzy Whole Red Snapper. I know you want the recipe, so O'NeillOutside.com, BigGreenEgg.com, recipes. We switched to the underwater camera to get the release. It happened so fast. As soon as we engaged the engines again, the second fish, the third fish hit. So they are really biting now. It is hot fishing. Pamela's got another one on. The last one only took about 10 minutes. He jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped and jumped and tired out. We had a side of the boat released, and now there's another one on. Man, he's here already. Mahi mahi. You release all the sails. You don't even take them out of the water. You release them. But if you get a dolphin, a mahi mahi, a dorado, keep that for dinner tonight. So you're providing dinner, and I hope it's a whopper. Yeah, there you got color. Oh, they are so pretty. That's the prettiest fish in the ocean. Look at that. There you go. You bet, that's the prettiest fish in the ocean.
I just happened to be near Saul when he grabbed that. Pretty. Woo! Pretty. Take the picture, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Close. There you go.
Ah, gracias. Thank you.
That's dinner.
Yeah.
Pamela's been saying all along she wanted to catch something she could take for dinner tonight. Here it is.
Yeah.
Mahi mahi, a dolphin, dorado, whatever.
Pretty.
And he'll eat good tonight. Well done, Giovanni. Well done.
Thank you. You found him.
Okay.
Sometimes after a great day of fishing, the best part is the boat race back to the dock to see what everybody else caught. And while we're there, why don't we talk to Kevin King and find out a little bit more about the Hot Rodders Children's Charities.
Catching a lot of fish, having a big time. Tell us more about the Hot Rodders Children's Charities.
Well, it's a charity of the hot rod community. It's for kids of all kinds of needs. It doesn't matter what it is. Some cases they're just homeless. In some cases they just need a place to lay their head, need clothes. It doesn't matter what it is. We raise as much money as we can to help kids organizations or just pure old plain and simple kids in need of help.
Is the Hot Rodders event a single thing, or is it throughout the year, and how do you raise the money?
Yeah, at year one and various other partners, we have shows 8 months out of the year, and there's always a different call. So however many cars show up, we raise money. They pay a minimum fee to come in, and all that money goes to a charity. We also sell products that earmark certain proceeds.
I see.
A certain amount of proceeds. We have, of course, the big food show in September, a private poker tournament, and we build and sell cars for our charity as well. But probably the biggest, largest, most insightful impact, if you will, on our charity comes from the kindness of our customers. When they shop at year one, they have the ability to say, I'd like to make a donation, and they just blow me away. They constantly do it, and it's really a thrill to be part of it. So that's how it's done.
It's a gigantic community, all these muscle heads, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Just
gear jammers.
And they fit right in with you. That's why we're here.
Hunters, fishermen, car enthusiasts. In the winter, it's Hot Rodders Children's Charities.
Interested in Crocodile Bay Lodge? Offshore for sails and marlin. Closer in for rooster, snapper, and grouper.
That's a Georgia peach.
Yes, it is.
Plus, the resort offers canopy tours and all sorts of family-friendly activities. Check out their website and plan your own tropical getaway.